what's cooking? Good looking. We're in the kitchen today. We are making homemade sandwich bread. I've already made it once and it was a huge hit in the house. I actually asked my hubby would he prefer the store-bought bread or the bread that we are gonna make today, and he said he really liked this. The only down part he said is obviously it doesn't come pre-sliced, so you have to slice it. But I figured out to make it easier for him, I already have this bread container. Once it's already made and everything, I'm just gonna pre-slice it so all he has to do is scrub the bed, so that negates his issue of the homemade versus store-bought. So let's go ahead and let's get into making some sandwich bread. It's honestly a really easy recipe and it's really good. So here we go.
Starting off in our mixing bowl, we're gonna do 1/2 cup warm water, 1 tablespoon white sugar, and 1 tablespoon active dry yeast. Get that mixed up in your bowl.
What are you doing?
We're gonna tell them what the next step is. Once it's all mixed in, it needs to set for 10 minutes so that yeast can start to do its job. And then we'll go in and add the rest of the ingredients. High five me. Woo!
After the 10 minutes, this is what the mixture should look like.
Now that we have the yeast is set for 10 minutes,
Can you fix this?
yes, we can. We're reading books while we're making bread. Best day ever.
Can you fix this?
Yep, we gotta change the battery. Okay, we need to add in the flour and then 2 cups warm water and all the rest of the ingredients. I changed out on my mixer the kneading hook instead of the whisk one. If you have this is the best way to do it.
Now you will add in 2 cups warm water and 3 cups of flour. You're gonna mix that in until that's well combined. So as you can see, it is well combined. Now we're gonna add in 3 additional cups of flour, 4 tablespoons of butter, room temperature, and 2 teaspoons of salt. Once everything is well combined, mixed in good, you're gonna lay out your dough on a floured surface and we're gonna knead it together, which you're gonna see here what kneading is, until you get all of the dough mixed in well and fluffed up. And then the test to know whether or not you've kneaded enough is you will poke little holes in it, and as soon as the dough bounces right back, then you know you're good. Just like that. Once you've done the fluff test, put your dough in your bread bowl and cover it with a towel.
Now we're gonna take our bread and we are gonna put it in the oven. The oven is off. I just do it for a climate control. It needs to rise for an hour and a half, a max of 4 hours. Excuse the little girl. So let the waiting process begin, and then you will notice the dough is gonna rise and double. So let's get it in the oven. While the dough is rising, what we're gonna do is get our bread pans ready. You're gonna be able to get 2 loaves out of this. Instead of using Pam, we're gonna use butter.
Hello.
Noah saying hi, he's back from school. And we're gonna butter them. So here we go. Noah wants to say hi real quick. Ow.
Can I help?
Sure. Say hi.
Butter. Hello.
Oh boy. So yeah, let's get buttering them.
So buttering the pans, there's like no simple, non-messy way to do it. I start by like getting as much butter as I can on the sides, and then eventually I'm just gonna have to use my fingers to just spread it all out. It's not the prettiest, but it gets the job done. The dough has risen for the hour and a half. Oh, look at it, so pretty, definitely doubled in size. Punch down a hole, put it on your lightly floured surface, and then we're gonna cut it into as even as you can get, 2 even loaves. Set one aside, and then we are going to roll out or pat out the dough into a square, a rectangle square, and then I'm gonna show you how we fold it. Best way to describe it is hot dog style first, and then hamburger style, folding the ends in, plop it into your pan, and then cover it with a towel.
Now that we got the bread and the loaves covered They need to sit for about another hour just to rise again. What I do, again, for climate control, put them in the oven. The oven is off with the towels over it. So there we go. Let's do it. Once they rise for about another hour, we will come back and the baking process will begin. Just pulling the bread out of the oven, letting it rise. See how it just fluffs right back up. We are going to preheat the oven to 375 degrees, and then we are going to bake it for about 25-30 minutes. It may take a little longer, just depending. Everyone's oven cooks different. Do you guys ever notice that? Like, especially like my mom's house, like her cook time is different than my cook time, and they're all ovens, right? So anyways, just cook it 25-30 minutes until it's nice golden brown, cooked all the way through. But yeah, this is the best part, is getting them baked, and then when they come out, and your house is gonna smell amazing on top of that. So let's get it preheated and bake it up. Breads are out of the oven, and they turned out perfect. Honestly, you guys, this is my favorite sandwich bread recipe. I let them cool completely, totally up to you. I just personally think once they're completely cooled is when they are the best. So enjoy the recipe. Let me know if you make it, how your family likes it, and enjoy.